I did bring my headphones on here, didn't I? Good afternoon. Not morning anymore. It is not morning anymore. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and put these away. How is everybody today? I got to find my headphones. I brought them out of here, apparently. Oh, excuse me. What is up, everyone? Oof, we're just getting started here. A little bit of a late start for me, actually. But that's okay. That is okay. Get yesterday's project cleaned up a little bit while people come in here. All right. Just a little bit of mess from yesterday. All right. Hello, and I'm stuck. There we go. All right. How is everybody doing today? What is up? Oh, that turned out pretty good. So yesterday, if you guys, oops, I scratched it. If you guys were, oh, I forgot I don't have things. Yesterday, if you guys were not here, we were making a pacifier, and I will show that here in a little bit. So, my belly hurts today. Just one thing's belly. Today is resin day for these last two of the order that I did not finish. I still have to do one of the pacifier clips, which is literally going to take me moments. So, oh, I haven't even done these. It's not resin day yet. I mean, it is resin day, but we have to work on these, which is totally fine. Nice. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get these pacifiers done. Out, and I just got another order today for another one. So we're going to get to work with this and go from, and I don't want to use the brand new one on that. Although that blade was pretty dead. But I think we'll go ahead and use it for a little bit longer. Okay. Let's not leave it that way. There we go. I already did the part that I don't need. Did I already do that part? No, I did not do any of that. Okay, cool. Let me turn that way. Good morning, Anthony. Oh, good afternoon. Anyway, so good midday. But we're kind of going to get right to work today. Kind of need some music. A little bit of music would be nice. My thing is still sticky from resin yesterday. And I have to buy more resin soon. But anyway, we're doing the things. We're getting the things done. So Hannah is still home because she has not gotten her COVID test results yet. So hopefully today, she should call the doctor today and ask. That's going to break us financially. That was not a good thing for us to have happen financially right now. Whoops. But oh well. All right. Oh, that thing is filthy as fuck. I'm probably gonna like figure out how to change this tip a little bit because this one right here, there we go. You can see it, it's curved weird. It actually kills when it touches, when it pokes you. Did I do? If I did that perfectly. All right. Did I do that? I thought I had done the insides of these, but apparently not. So we could do it. Good morning. I see a few of you in there. Well, not morning. Good afternoon. I have to go find my headphones here. Today probably will not be that long of a stream. We'll see. Just because I'm in a lot of pain because woman things. But guys, I did make the first step today. I have been doing my swag bucks to get my gift cards and things, and I now have enough earned up, saved up. I have one more coming in the next couple of days. And I was able to get my resin mold kit. So it comes with the mold, doesn't come with resin, but it came with mold and mixing cups and things like that to do some things. So that'll be really fun. That was my first round of it. So Soup's excited. I can't wait to be doing like keychains and things, jewelry and whatnot. Like I don't personally wear jewelry, right? But at the moment, that's because I am very allergic to metal. Which is why in the past I have done gauges on my ears. I tried gauging. And I liked the gauges, except for I had a lot of what we call ear cheese. And it just made it, it frustrated me with the ear cheese, so I quit gauging. Plus, I didn't want to go big, and it was just tough to, properly. I was making a lot of my own gauges, which with this would be fine. But when I was doing them, I was doing it with polymer clay, and it was just really hard to do your own gauges that way. But with, epoxy and things, I may be able to work on, I am going to do some type, oh, he's not even done on top, some type of earring for myself to see, just because I do have the holes. I don't even know if they're open anymore, but they should be. But I got my ears pierced, and then we realized when we changed out my earrings that I was allergic. And throughout the years, I have put something in. What day are you going to review? I don't know. I have to give it a good week to know what it's like, really. My first impressions, I definitely have some criticisms of it. Which I will share in the video, of course. Let's just say this. I don't think I'm going to be making a switch to them at the moment. Don't think that's going to be a thing. But I don't know. Depends. I'm going to try to hydrate really well today so I can give this diaper a really good test. But I definitely have some opinions already, but I have not reviewed it yet. All right, that one needs a little bit of work over on the side. Actually, I think I'll leave that. So, but that being said, it's still a decent diaper. I just don't know that it'll be my go-to anymore at all. So we got this one all set. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this one. But we should be seeing you should be seeing a review in probably sometime this week, I would think. Maybe on a day I decide not to stream. Okay. Let me flip and pop. Whoa. That did not pop well. Okay. And here we go. Okay. Now I just have a little teeny bit over there. That's okay. Because I am going to go ahead. I have to take it to the edge, otherwise it doesn't seal in that resin real well, or that vinyl. And then we pop it in. Hey guys, woo, we got 6 people. That's like one of our biggest streams. Hello guys, say hi. Hello, hello. If you can. I get if you can't. That's no problem. Let me wipe this off and that stream for me. We like I said, I don't have much to do today, so it might just be a kind of putter around the sewing room type of stream. I don't know. But yeah, hi. Okay, that should be enough to pull that around that edge. There we go. Yep, stuck my finger in it. Okay. Put soap and water off for. And it goes where it drips. Don't touch that. Okay, get a little bit of my alcohol on here. But yeah, I will be doing some review here on these diapers in the next few days. First impression is my very first impression, too much pulp, not enough sap. That is my very first impression. But I can't say for sure that's the thing. I haven't been real hydrated this last couple of days, so I haven't really had the chance to really soak it and see how it does. And I'm just popping over here because I really quick have to sew a clip. Where's my Velcro? Am I on Velcro? Please tell me I'm not on Velcro. I know I bought some, I just don't know where it went. Which is annoying as fuck. But I should have some here. Well, if I have to go out and buy Velcro, I have to go out and buy Velcro. Wait, there's a strip of it. Aha! There's the stuff I bought. Yay. I don't know. Like I just said, I haven't worn this enough yet to know that. I have not been hydrated enough this week, so I don't know yet. I cannot answer that correctly yet. My guess is no. All right, there we go. Those are ready. for when I put it back together. I have to clip off the threads. Yeah, no, I cannot answer that yet because I've literally only worn like two of them or three of them total, I think. But I have not been hydrated. No, time is not going that fast for me. I have not been that hydrated this week, so I can't, or this weekend. So I am going to be hydrating real well this week, or today, and kind of seeing how these go. But at the moment, I don't think I'm going to make that switch. But I will go further in depth once I have more information on that. So, all right. We're just giving those things some time to cure. The button can probably come out. I thought they were done, but apparently they're not. Battery is low, apparently. Hang on. Let me go grab a battery real quick. Now I have no charge batteries. No, I'm dry. I just changed my diaper. Hey, I'm doing all right. I can't open my window. I'm not doing any more resin today because I can't open my window right now because they are mowing and I don't want the allergies and the noise. Mondays, I need to remember Mondays are yard our lawn days. So it's loud, it's obnoxious, it's might not be the greatest stream day. But guys, I will show you here what I got in a second. Am I jealous of your plushie pile? I pick plushies based on, like with me, I don't just have plushies to have plushies mostly. I have a connection with the plushies I have, or they were gifts or something like that. Yeah. But these are probably done. Yeah. Those are done. Let's give them a little bit more time. Just a little. We'll let them run for the. But I will show you. I love them all. Yes, I have a plushie pile. It's not that big of a plushie pile, but I have a plushie pile. I need to get a toy net so I can put them up. I want to show you guys what I just got. Well, what I just ordered. I did not just get it. It should be here on the 15th, which whatever day that is. I'm not even sure. Arriving Wednesday. That's what it says. I don't know if it'll let me see the. Aha, here it is. So I'm getting keychain things, earring things, little binky things, but this is the. I'll put it up real close so you can see. I got all these things coming to me. I've saved it up enough gift cards to buy this, and then in the next couple of days, I'm getting another $5 gift card. And I think what I will probably do with that one, I was going to buy like earring findings and jewelry findings. I think what I will probably do, however, is go for some resin with the rest of it. So, yay, we're getting there. You thought that I couldn't talk about wet diapers on channel. Within reason. Teasing about being soaked, one thing. Discussion of your diaper's status all the time is not appropriate. But teasing with an inside joke or a personal joke with Yuki and stuff is a little different. But that being said, yeah, we're gonna, I do have a pacifier here I want to do, not today, but I need to do this one. I did paint, oh, yeah, now that everybody's in here and seeing everything, you guys ready to see the finished product? Da, 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 da. If you know where this show is, points for you. This is not going to be a commonly done thing. I was testing out painting it coating it with resin, which is actually not too horrible if I have the right grit sandpaper. It does try to come off a bit, but on the off chance somebody needs a different color, I mean, the inside is still the green, but yeah. And this one would have been just as cute on the green, but I wanted to do it this way. So yeah, but anyway, I'm really excited to start doing these things. I will be able to do some UV resin with, so I'm probably going to purchase, excuse me, some UV resin with it, because I can do the binkies and this stuff with that. Plus UV resin is non-toxic and it's a less fumey. Yeah, good job, Yuki. So I can do it with just my window open. Epoxy, I would have to have a fan. And I am going to do epoxy, but I want to play around with, depending on how deep these molds are, I'm going to play around with them a little bit with the UV. Guys, those of you who do not have my Discord channel, we have baby bunnies. So it was really funny because I was saying to Andrew last night, those of you who are those of you who are on my Discord know this story already, but I'm going to share it with those of you who don't. So We have a pair. We actually probably have two pairs of bunnies around here, but we have a pair particularly that hangs out right in this area. They go all the way up there, but they mostly hang out in this area. They eat the clovers and the grass, and they're adorable, and they're always around. And then the last couple of weeks, I've only seen one bunny. So I was saying to Andrew literally last night, I haven't seen both bunnies together in quite a while, like a couple of weeks at least. Either it died, or we have babies, or it's going to have babies. And then not 10 minutes later, I went in to take a shower. I'm in the shower. Andrew comes running in and he's like, so, your assumption that how you said that thing about the bunnies? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, your first one, you were correct. We have baby bunnies. There's a snack bag of Cheetos out there, like literally snack size, like that big. And he's like, all of a sudden I saw it jump up in the air, and next thing I see underneath is a little teeny ear. Little tiny bunny ear. And then he goes over and looks, and sure enough, there's a freaking baby bunny, guys. The thing was only the size of my hand. It was so tiny and cute. So I'm excited to kind of watch those little babies grow a bit. It'll be interesting. But we definitely have at least 3 big bunnies that live around here, because last night they are the cutest thing. They go over to the really open area down by at the end of our apartments, down by past our building is a big opening. And they just frolic in the grass, and like literally one will run and the other one boings up and the other one runs up, and they do this for hours. They basically play leapfrog. They will do it forever. And there were 3 of them doing it last night, and it was adorable. And then there was a baby. The baby went back. So right next to us is an area of grass, and then there's a fence for the house that is behind there. So they definitely live in that house area for sure, because that baby went, ooh, I got a little bit sticky right there. Actually, let's turn this over. Oh, we got some drippage. I mean, I guess I could cure that a little bit. A little bit drippage. That one is almost perfect, but I'm going to go ahead and cure upside down for now. So yes, there's going to be a lot of babies, yeah. So far, only one ventured out, and it was so tiny and cute. Like, they're definitely a few weeks old. If mama was leaving them like that, they're a few weeks old. So, but it was adorable. It was so tiny and cute. Like, oh, it was so cute. Oh, hi, kitty. Not my kitty. The neighbor's kitty is watching. He looks really dark right now. He doesn't even look gray or orange at the moment. He looks kind of grayish, but he's orange. Oh, my hair is driving me crazy, guys. I need a haircut so bad. So bad. All right. So that one doesn't really have any edge overlap that I need to work on. This one has a little bit. So we're just going to go ahead and cut that right here. I don't bother with edge overlap on the lip, but I do with it on the mouthpiece, because I personally hate the taste of it. So yesterday, if you guys weren't here, I got resin in my mouth, and it was the most annoying, disgusting thing. I had a paintbrush out that I was using to resin this thing, and I stuck it backwards in my mouth. That was bad. Like, I stuck it in my mouth to hold on to it while I did a thing, and that was a bad idea. Very bad idea. Yeah, we will probably have a lot of babies. Bunnies are cute. I love baby bunnies. I almost bought a bunny. I don't know if you guys all know that. Before I bought Jimmy, so this was 9 years ago, before I moved here even, before I even moved to Connecticut, I wanted to get a cat. My mom said no to a cat because we had gotten rid of a cat previously. So she said no to a cat. But she's like, well, we could maybe do a bunny or a bird. And I'm like, I want something I can snuggle. So we started looking at bunnies, and I came this close to buying a bunny till we kind of thought, given my allergies, this bunny would have to live in my room. Not anytime soon. Not yet. I'm gonna need to before too long, but not yet. Yuki, the reason I was gonna buy one is because I had zero sound, but it came back for now. So right now it's okay. Unless I can find a really cheap one that does what I need for a decent price. But anyway, so I was going to buy a bunny until I realized the allergies were just way too bad because the bunny would be living in my room. And hay and all that stuff. Not a good plan. So I ended up buying Jimmy, which I love my baby. He's real easy to take care of, much easier than a bunny or a cat. And not having a cat, I ended up with Snitch, and then I ended up with these two boys. And I love my boys. They're naughty, but I love my boys. Well, if you do get a good one, you could play some video games on it. Yes. That is the plan, to get a good one. To get a decent one, at least. Not necessarily fantastic. And there's like, I wish I could buy you a Mac. And I'm like, no, I don't want a Mac. I hate Mac. But, I need to go turn off my sewing machine before I forget. We have things to package up. Oh, I'm like, where's my handle? I just had the handle. Now where to go? Nope, I have the white handle. I thought I saw the black handle, but I was wrong. Guys, sometimes being a girl sucks. Where did I put the handle? On there. I had all of them yesterday. I'm pretty sure it's like within my line of sight. I just don't see it. Or a cat came in here and did it. I did have Leo in here yesterday. So it's very possible it's not right here. I did, but hello? I did. Yours were still charging before bed, honey. I put mine on last night when I went to bed. Yeah, but you've been hogging it and I have no battery now. I also have no battery now for later. I have one battery, the one that's in there. And that's it. Because you've been hogging the charger. Charge, ding dong. Because you've been hogging the charger. You just put it on this morning. No, you switched out your batteries this morning. Yes, because your blue one, I did, no, you finished your blue ones last night. When I went to bed, I pulled off your last blue one. And then I put mine on. And you put yours on this morning without letting mine finish. You took my battery off the charger this morning before it was done. No, you didn't. Oh. Because when I went to bed, and you didn't. You didn't. You didn't switch it this morning. Yes, I checked. So that's why I'm frustrated. So now I have one battery and now I have to wait forever. Yeah. Now I have one battery for the next like 20 hours. What? No, your battery has to charge first and then mine. Dude. Andrew, you're being a dick. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. I have to find. Aha, there it is. It's on my computer. Yay! Okay. Aw. I'm sorry, hon. Well, I'm in pain because it's that time of month, like, and it's really hardcore this month, so hurts so bad. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna shoot you. I just threatened to kill you on YouTube, honey. No, it's funny. It's not real. What was I thinking? Falling in love with you. Anyway, I'm going to get these orders packed up and everything, and I will see you when you get home. Love you. Bye. Sorry. I muted it because I'm like, he was not understanding me, and I needed to get it through his head. Because he took the charger. And he didn't do what he was supposed to do this morning with it, so now I have only this battery. Thankfully, it's fully charged, but stream is now demonetized. Most of my streams don't make any money anyway. I don't care if it's demonetized. I don't do this for the money, guys. Obviously. If I was doing it for the money, I would be doing way different videos and way more things. But, I mean, like, I have thought about switching to Twitch just because it's a better platform, but at the same time, nobody follows me over there. So all my peeps don't transfer over because Twitch is harder to use on mobile. But either way. Okay, I had a message from Annie. Let's see what she says. All right. We are going to package these up. I'm definitely never buying this size envelope again. Twitch mobile is dumb. I know, like, even doing it on a TV is stupid. Like, you gotta be kidding me. It's such a hassle. And, like, my TV stopped working with Twitch for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it won't play anything. Okay, so these two are going out. We have white going to Florida. Okay. White is going to Florida. Get shipping labels. It was kind of funny. I've seen a lot of people saying that, complaining about Etsy so much, like, oh, the fees and everything. And I'm like, actually, if you really think about the fees, you're going to be paying that anyway, pretty much. And there's no paper. 1 second. Let me get the paper real quick. Ugh. Thankfully, I only need one. Oh, my body. My body hurts. Shit. Let me turn off the sewing machine. Oh, I gotta get sticker packs. Look. Let me see what I have. I forgot sticker packs for these. I think I had a sticker pack for one of them. I may just throw one sticker in. No, cancel. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to print. I do not need to save these because Etsy saves them anyway. And a purple for me too. But I did a red one. I changed I call this orange. It's very peach colored. Everybody else says pink. Painted it red. That one is going to be a dinosaur one, and it's going to say little Kai. This one I just love. I think it turned out really well. I'm like, keep looking. There's a couple of spots that did kind of poke off or scrape off, I should say. Okay, do I have one more mini sticker pack? No, I do not. I guess I may have to make some stickers, or I can just use random stickers because I have random stickers right here. I have a Lulu, and a piggy. So let's see, we'll do this one. We'll do this and a piggy. Wait, are these both blue? Or I'll just throw a couple of stickers. I don't really want to print out stickers and do stickers today, but I have these around. Ow. That was not an ow to me, that was an ow to the table. I thought I had one more done up, but it doesn't look like I do. Do I have any stickers up there? Yes, I do. Haha, I have stickers. Yay! What do I have over here? These ones are for my next order. We have a Winnie the Pooh. You can do that. We'll do Winnie the Pooh and Simba in one. And then we'll do 3 different ones. We'll do 3 different ones here and 3 different ones there. Perfect. It works out great. Oh, I need 2 of those. You keep being like, why do I have an extra cap? That's because I have my pacifier. Kind of want a pacifier with glazed blue. I do need to actually print out like a care instruction thing with this though. Tia Winnie. Today's yarn will be fun. I mean, I can do all the Pokemon. I can't wait till I can do like resin stuff on them. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. My belly is growling, which is weird. I'm not usually hungry yet. All right. And then, whoops, I forgot who goes where. Done. Order completed. I have made 200, oops, that's not on here. 203 orders, guys. Wow, black with white wrap is going to or the other person. So, white. That's been cool. There were 3 Binky orders in this, or Binky clip orders. I should say. All right, this is the white one. In it goes. Yeah. Uh-oh. That pop off? Yep. Fuck. That was not connected. Whoopsies. Thought that one popped in too nicely. I have to fix that. This one's defective. No. I just realized that. I might have to make a resin bit to go. That side is short. I wonder. Maybe I can make it so it'll pull out of there, but not all the way out of there. Shit. And I do not have another white one. I just realized. Oops. I might put this one in the baggie then. There is no way to. Bing, bing. I'll imagine who that is. Cool. Yeah, that would be a good. Trying to think of how I could do this. It's different. This thing is too short right on this side. What if can I somehow make this, it pops right the fuck up. It shouldn't be doing that unless it's perfectly steep. I may have to resin this closed. I don't know. Oh, I'll put it in the baggie. Put it in a baggie. It'll fit better. I'll put a note in with this one. It did not fit well. Okay. That's better. I will put a note in with this one then. Be like, hey, slight defect. The handle itself. So. Let me write a little note on a little piece of paper. Sorry, I just have to measure. That feels like vinyl. That's weird. All right, where's my pen? All right, I'm sorry. I didn't. There we go. Neither do I. All right. Just on the off chance that there is an issue with this one, I wanted a note to go in there. So. I'm gonna throw this in there first. I am sending the clip regardless, or the top regardless. Yeah, I think that's about it. There's not that much difference in it. Alrighty, there we go. Oops, that's crooked. Back crooked to death. All right. That was the right one, right? Okay, good. I got a little nervous because that one is the first on the list. Okay, now this one is perfectly. See, it's so weird there. There. If only somebody else had this design too. Like if I could get this on AliExpress or Alibaba or something like that, hell yeah. But no, I cannot. Yeah. That is kind of a bummer. But I like Glaceon the way Glaceon is. Glaceon is one of my favorites, as is Leafeon. I really do like Leafeon too. At least look-wise. I have not played. I don't know for sure that type of thing, but look-wise, I would say probably Leafeon is one of my favorites. Although Umbreon is pretty cool too. So, red stickers go. Did I? Oh, they're over there. Okay. This one. Let's go in there. Do 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 do. You used to have most of them, yeah. That's pretty cool. Ta-da! Oh, fuck! I forgot. Oh, I put one. Hello. You are a human.
I've had this for quite a while. I just haven't wanted to get out.
I figured. I heard you a few times.
Oh, the scrap.
Huh?
Scrap.
Scrump.
I know. My brain just cannot work.
Did you hear back from the doctor yet?
Nope.
I would call them
I
today.
already did.
Oh, they don't know yet?
You
haven't
had to leave a voicemail. I haven't called back.
It's the Zelly.
Yes. Theoretically, it's only been 3 days.
Yeah, 3 business days. I forgot to fully take this one.
GG.
I had a defective one I just sent out accidentally. A little defective. It can be fixed. I just didn't want to make that decision to permanently adhere it. So, like the handle, one side of the spokes, these,
yeah,
is shorter.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pull on it, it can pop out. And I'm like, I could go ahead and resin it or glue it closed, but I don't want to do that.
To me, that's not defective. I don't like the handle. So I would remove the handle.
I love the handles. I think this one's cute though.
I think sweat's too much.
And I'm probably gonna do this one for myself as well as a dinosaur one.
Okay.
It's gonna say little guy. Maybe if I decide to do this one, turned out so much better, color wise, print wise. I used the less. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this one with because their feet were going to be in it, but I found an image fairly similar that was better with it. But I sanded this one with a different grit, and it worked out way better. I am in pain.
Is this vinyl or sticker?
Vinyl. It's a shiny vinyl. I hate that vinyl.
Can I stick it on my computer?
Yes, you may stick it on your computer. You can even have the piggy. No, the piggy's gonna. I have the piggy stuff. If you want the piggy, he's vinyl as well. Is he shiny vinyl? Yes, he's shiny vinyl.
Don't stick that into one of your.
Yeah, well,
things.
the one that it goes.
It's the only reason I only ever try to take the ones that maybe like have a little crease in it or something.
No, this was just a test to see if I wanted it that big on there, but it ended up being too big.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
This is so cute though.
Yes, it is.
Like this is not my style, but these two are precious.
Those are
Like,
very much baby doll and or androgynous if you're into the pink.
but I also really like this one too. Like if this one doesn't sell, I'm keeping it for myself because it's cute.
Okay.
And this one. This is one reason I try not to make ahead of time because
You'll want to keep them.
well, I want to keep them, but also they don't sell as well. If it's just like a one-off type of deal. It's a very personalized thing. But this one was just a test to see what I could do with it.
Yeah.
And it's really cute. It is so cute. I need to do a sale on green beakies. Like 10%.
You need to have. Do you have a picture of the ice cream one up that we did with the mint? Because that one was fucking adorable.
Yeah, I do have the ice cream one. I think it's still up. Actually, now I need to go look. Or did I only do one off of those?
You should.
I should put it back up if it's not. Let me check if it is.
Because that one was fucking adorable, and it uses the mint.
Yes. Spider-Man hasn't sold. Sloths haven't sold, which I'm mildly surprised about that. And no Minions. Like I thought I would sell Minions. Oh, it's not up there. Holy shit! I need to put that one up because that one is so cute. I don't know if I have a picture of it though anymore.
You may have to do it then.
I still have the paper, I think. Either way, I can get more of that paper. It is cheap. I need Andrew to ship his parents' masks. I didn't put. I was just gonna put get. I was that. Cannot speak. I think that's a new one. I'm not sure what one that is, so it's in there. But yeah, this one I'm thinking dinosaur. I had a really cute one I kind of want to do with it, but I can't buy it right now. So it's just gonna have to wait till I can purchase it because it's like a watercolor, watercolor theme about me. Are you cutting up my Hello Kitty one? That one I actually use. But
I know.
Okay.
There's an outline to this one, so I can actually cut around it.
Okay.
I just wanted to cut something.
Okay. You can have. Well, these are not vinyl though, so they won't last as well.
They're sticking onto a computer.
This is true. I have these guys, like a bunch of these guys laying around somewhere. All the little. I have a Winnie the Pooh over here that you can have if you want.
No, I'm good. I try not to do too many obviously little things on my computer because I will eventually take that to school.
But like baby Star Wars characters are pretty. Just especially now that there's a baby Yoda. But yeah, I have Lilo. Lilo and Scrump are going together though, so that one I can actually use. Kill me. No, I'll have to redo that one and put it up. There you go. Okay. There's another one somewhere around here. Over here somewhere. I need more storage. Oh, my body so bad. My belly is cranky. Hurts. That's everything I have to do now. Like, I don't have very many orders left. But I did order my molds. And I still have like $2 left, so I'll have $7. I'm still saving. We're working on saving towards Amazon gift cards.
Yeah. That's a really cute print. I didn't know we have this print.
It's only got for Amber's mom. I don't know, Grandma.
In all fairness, I know so much.
True. This is all mask stuff right here. No, I didn't realize this. The reason these 2 orders got scheduled later. I ordered an extra black instead of I didn't order an extra white one. But this came in as a clip and binky set, which was fun.
Oh, cool.
I had 3 of those this time. So that was awesome. Which means I've actually sold all the ones I made now. Because I think, or no, I haven't sold the Winnie the Pooh yet. Did I sell the Winnie the Pooh one? I don't know. But anyway, the sets are a good idea. And I need to get more of. I need to get a Lilo and Stitch ribbon. I sell a lot of Stitch binkies, and I need I need to put the set on there. I thought I did for Star Wars, but I might not have. But yeah. So, and I need to do more Paw Patrol ones because the Paw Patrol ones sell a lot. And I'm pretty sure I could do a lot of Paw Patrol clips. Alrighty.
I might just take that.
What?
So I got 100% on my rough draft. Okay.
Mm.
But she goes in and gives it a mark grade in the feedback.
Right.
Of if this was submitted as your final, what would it get? I got 21 out of 25.
Which is,
I don't know. I think that's about a B.
It might be worth it though. Given your distaste of papers.
I know, right?
Like, did she give notes as to?
Yeah, she has a few notes.
Okay. Like, I might just take that. Yeah, she hates writing papers.
Treatments. Okay, so massage therapy treatments. Work on.
Like, if it's easy to.
Okay.
Like, if they're not hard edits, I would just do
No, it's literally adding in some some treatments that we could use, some massage therapy treatments that we could use, and kind of like talking about which muscles you could stretch, relax.
Which those would be pretty easy to add.
Oh yeah, it's because it's wing scapula, so it's all the scapulary muscles. Apparently the serratus anterior is the worst one of them to cause issues with wing scapula. So like it's not that hard. I'm just also like fuck.
So what typically causes wing scapula?
Paralysis actually.
Okay.
It's either paralysis of the something or another nerve that is attached to the serratus anterior.
Yeah. So it's not like a particular, like, if you do this type of thing all the time, it's gonna.
I mean, if you're constantly like this,
like you,
yeah, then you can cause overstretching, and then if you move in the wrong way, then you can damage your nerve.
Right.
That like pinching a nerve, like it can't happen. Yeah, but yeah, it's basically either overstretching with a specific muscle in your scapulary area gets weak.
I need a haircut.
Yes, you do.
Oh, but
no.
Like, this is like ridiculous down here. No, I'm gonna probably have Andrew do it at some point this weekend when he goes on.
Just take your and just
no, because I want the top to stay long. I wanted to do an actual like fade up to it. Like, this needs a trim, but I don't want much length going on the top. But I want it blended up because that's kind of the haircut I'm gonna go with, just a basic crew cut type of thing.
That's fair. I have absolutely no idea how to blend.
Exactly. which is why I wanted to be able to like go get a haircut. Like I would put up with the mask to go get a haircut. That's about the timing I could probably
You have a
handle.
lot of matches cut out.
Yes, I do.
You need to make these and give them away.
I know, but I had so much. I was so burnt out on
I
sewing.
understand.
That big order just burnt me so hardcore.
So you want to know what I did until 1 a.m. last night?
Watch TikTok.
No, homework. I finished every single last trail guide that is due,
Nice.
and I submitted them all. So I don't have to do any trail guides. All I have is muscle trucks, which we do the muscle trucks in class.
Wait, you finished all of your things for this entire class for that?
Mhm.
So you just have to start submitting them when it's time.
No, I already submitted them. I already did. Our teacher was like, if you want to skip ahead, you can skip ahead. That's fine. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm going to fucking do?
So you basically just colored and did the thing all night?
Well, only a few pages are actually coloring. The rest of them are
okay.
actually filling in the blanks and answering questions. The coloring is just to reinforce the labeling you just did. Literally, what will happen is you do labeling, and then you color with labeling. You color this muscle so you understand which muscle.
That's the type of
it's
thing
pointing
that
at.
I did a lot of in like not exactly the
When you're
muscles, but in
learning
biology.
Yeah. When you're learning anatomy and physiology, especially when you're trying to distinguish one muscle group from another muscle group, coloring it out to understand where it cuts off is the best.
We
part
did
of
that
it.
in freaking elementary school a lot with, well, it wasn't even elementary, it was middle school.
Yeah.
When we
You
were
don't really
learning
know what
about the
muscle
cells,
does.
especially in the different parts of the cells, we literally had this big ass sheet where we learned each part, labeled it, and then we colored it.
But in this case, it's
I-
like you had to color the deltoid,
Yeah.
the biceps, the triceps, and because it's an actual like sketch
Yeah.
of these muscles, it's really hard to tell when one stops and another starts, especially when
Which
you're dealing
is-
with a major. and
Which is where the difference is between college and regular school.
they just make it fun. But yeah, no, I did everything.
I remember
We were on class 10. I did the last class that I saw that there was trail guide homework for was class 14.
when I was
And that was, so I did pages like 50 something through 199.
When I was in biology, we had an extra credit thing, which with this dude, we needed it because when the way he taught was very interesting. He's Mr. Ex-Marine, blah, 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 blah. I'm not making shit easy for you. So only one person actually had an A in his first test when most of people failed.
Want that?
Yeah.
That one's actually.
Yeah, I thought about using that one yesterday on this. But I have a whole sheet I printed for him just to play around with him. But he taught in a way that was really hard to know what we needed to know for the test. And
We have Cahoots for that.
but Cahoots wasn't around at this point, I don't think.
Yes, it was.
Back in, like, how long has it been around?
Somebody my age had been doing it since freshman year of high school. So it should have been.
Nope. Freshman year of high school for you
Yes.
would have been, well,
2012.
I was in school way before that.
Well, I know it was there before then because some of them.
I graduated in 2005. So we're talking like 2010-ish, if
Okay.
that.
Well, that's only 2 years difference, so it might have been in the college.
But this guy would not have used.
Because I know it started with colleges and moved to.
But
high
he
school.
was not the type that would have used Cahoots.
I understand.
Either. Now, Amoroso, my algebra professor, yes, he kind of did similar things like that without actual Cahoots. No, actually, this wouldn't have been 2010. This would have been before that. Because I was out of school by 2007 or 8.
You're fucking old.
No, I wasn't done with school. I had to drop out at that point. That was when I decided.
You're fucking old.
But anyway, yes, I am.
You are an ancient relic.
But this guy was not the type to use that. And he didn't even tell us anything about the test whatsoever. Not all we needed to know was, all we knew was notes and where we needed to read up to in the book. We didn't know, was it essay, was it multiple choice? We didn't know shit. We also had no clue because he literally decided to do his first test within the first 2 weeks. The dick. Or 3 weeks, I think, maybe. But either way, we had no clue. And he was kind of, this is to gauge what you need to be doing, basically. Most people flunked that test. Absolutely failed. I had like a passing grade, but I did real bad. I've never gotten a grade that low on anything in my life.
I have,
okay,
but my mom never actually reported it. She wouldn't let me finish things until I got at least a B+.
But
she's a cunt like that. No, I'm kidding.
She
My mom
loves her
is
mother.
awesome. However, apparently grades get colleges. So she was like, you know what, homeschooler?
Yeah.
Nah, you're not.
No, but like I think fourth grade was the last time I had actually flunked anything hardcore. And my mom's like, this is not your learning style. We're switching that. But anyway, he just was so hardcore. So when he said, hey, there's an extra credit project, most of us, about half the class, those of us that were like actually in this to be in this, not just a high school student that just started college and gave a shit. There's literally one girl who was like, do we need to read the book in this class for this test after she got a 33 on her test?
Yes.
Yes. He said that the first day.
I mean, there are plenty of teachers who say you need to read the books, but if you
honestly, he said, he's like, I am touching on the things that are most important that I think the book does not explain enough.
Yeah. If they say
read the book for everything. He told us, read the book, because I'm not teaching the book. I am teaching what the book doesn't cover that you need to know. That is what lectures were. And then, which I was like, bitch, he said it on the first day. But so most of us just, he was a hard tester. He really was. I think I got a C on that one.
Honestly, I've always skimmed by because I'm just very logical. When it comes to anything that can follow basic logic,
I read everything. I
do the homework, I listen to the lectures, and then I'm good.
I was the note taker, the reader. I did everything. Like day after class, all my homework was done unless it was an essay that I needed more time to write.
Exactly.
But I mean, day after, when like I would have class Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Anything due after Monday would be done the same day.
Yep.
Like I would come home from class if I didn't have to work and do my homework.
Yep.
Unless it was my 9 o'clock classes, then I did not. Well, they ended at 9, but yeah. So like I was the get it done type of person, and I legit read everything unless it was like not part of the reading. I didn't read the whole book unless it was part of the reading. But so extra credit came along, and he wanted us to write a paper on a genetic or on something, and I chose my genetic condition, which he was actually fairly impressed with because he had no clue about it. And he thought I did. I literally, because I had been genetically tested, my father had been genetically tested, I literally submitted it with the actual genetic testing of the exact gene and all that. So he was thoroughly impressed with that. But then on top of that one, we had another one where we were talking about the cells and everything. And like you could draw the cell and the bacteria and the virus thing, or you could do a model of it. Type deal. Like he's like, I don't care how you do it. If you want to do it on a Play-Doh, fine. Doesn't have to be super complicated. This one lady made it out of cookies. It was awesome. And I did drawings, and he was like, I got full credit on it because he's like, damn, you good. He's like, you should be illustrating these books. I'm like, well, the funny thing is I did this exact project in middle school. I drew the exact same things. Like, draw this, draw that. Again, boom, done. But I hand drew it this time instead of colored it in. So he was thoroughly impressed with my artistic abilities. So on top of that, with the freaking paper, he was just like, damn. But gym final was dumb. Multiple choice final for gym. Okay. I never did gym.
I was about to say no homeschooler actually.
No homeschooler does gym.
We have outdoor time.
Yeah. And also like literally our gym, recess every day was 10 kids walking to the park and playing at the park for 2 hours and walking home. So we had that was our gym class. And I mean, when we did this, we literally spent the day after school literally climbing in trees, jumping over shit, playing games. We were not sedentary kids. We were very, very active kids.
Same.
We spent hours.
I may not look it. However, I've always looked like this.
We spent hours hanging upside down from the top of our swing set because we were eggs. That's what we did. Homeschooling, that's where I love homeschooling because it opens up for so much more imagination.
My parents decided, the parents in my co-op group that we were doing in Tennessee decided to combine science, history, and gym.
That's an interesting combination.
Science class, we learned how to put together a marshmallow gun and the physics behind a marshmallow gun. History, we learned about the Civil War. We were then sent into the backyard with our marshmallow guns to reenact the Civil War.
See, that was also, as homeschoolers, we were in a group in our church who, there were 5 different families that did Civil War reenactments every single year throughout the state. And every year, we would do we would go to several reenactments, and that was Civil War history for the year, type of deal. And I mean legit Civil War.
We went to a lot of free access historical monuments.
Oh yeah. We did Blandford Nature Center. They had a whole colonial, I'm talking pioneer type of thing.
We used to be able to team up with the public schools. Yeah. They would have field trip days and a bunch of public schools would go. And every single last time we would have to stop going because the places that we would go to, like the zoo, would cancel and say, no, you can no longer come. Because the public schoolers would ruin it for everyone.
That's where it was really nice because
it was really sad. I remember this one time when I was maybe 7. Yeah. Okay, maybe. I was maybe a little bit older. I don't quite remember. But we were at a zoo, and these public schoolers were being destructive.
Yeah.
And I'm talking high school students.
High school students are more destructive than any other ones.
But my 7-year-old homeschooled ass and my gang of little homeschoolers walked right up to them, used our biggest vocabulary, because that's how we talked, and told them to fuck the fuck off. They're being immature children. Yeah. When a 7-year-old looks you dead in the eye and tells you how you're being an immature child.
See, that's where we
feel some shit
that's,
right there.
That's where homeschoolers have the benefit because we're taught manners and respect more than the public schoolers.
Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be homeschoolers.
Yes, there are, yes. But we grew up in a neighborhood where there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 families, right? We had the biggest. But there were 2 families that homeschooled. And it was really nice because they had 5 or 4 and we had 5. We created a pretty decent size group anyway. And it was we always went in there and were whenever we went to these things, people were always so freaking impressed with our manner and how well we behaved. They're like, damn.
We did a volunteer thing with Combat Hunger when I was doing girls group. And I mean, they would have public schoolers there and everything like that. The public school, they only ever anticipate the kids groups that come in to maybe complete a pallet. We did 4 in an hour. Yeah. Because we, being little homeschoolers, created our assembly line and went at it. Yeah. And we had a whole hoot and a half of fun. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was the thing.
We only stopped doing it because the public schoolers ruined it.
See, homeschoolers, we know how to take any work and turn it into fun.
Oh, yeah.
For example, shucking corn.
Yep.
The wars that went on with the Cook Boys. Especially when you combine a family of all girls and a family of all boys, or at the time, all boys, we turn everything into a game, A. And B, we make a mess, but we clean it up. We finally, at one point though, we grew gardens, and when the Cooks lived on the farm and whatnot, we would go hang out with them for an entire weekend or an entire week, depending, and we'd do the things. But they always had the kids doing something because there's 9 or 10 of us at the time to keep busy, ranging from 16 down to a baby. And it was just like we when you have that many people to cook for, and then the cooks always had other people from like their church group or whatnot that would help on the farm for a little bit of extra cash. So there was always like 20 people to feed, or not 20.
I find
30
it
people to
funny
feed.
that you and one family created the size of one family I knew.
Yeah.
I knew the wards. The
Oh
wards
no,
were
that
amazing.
we knew.
The wards were intense.
We knew once we
God.
moved to New York, that's when we saw these massive families.
Oh yeah.
The church we were in, the smallest family. When we started going to the church, the smallest family was us. No, I take that back. The pastor only had 3 kids. 4 kids, I'm sorry. So they were the smallest family. Most of the families had 8, 9, 10, 12. The biggest was 13, I think.
Yeah.
Was 13 kids, and they came later on. The biggest at the time was only 10. 11. They had one later on. But it was like, we knew big families, big families.
I only ever knew until we met the wards. The Edgels were the biggest family we knew. I think they had 6 kids.
Yeah. We spent most of our lives. We spent most of our lives as the biggest family.
Oh yeah, same. And in the military community, we were the biggest family. Period. Like. The fact that
you only had 4
children. Like most families had 1 or 2. You capped out at 2 in the military. Okay. So meeting anyone with more than 2 children was a miracle.
We had what was considered large family night at our church. And when we started going to the church, we were the biggest. Actually, no, that's not true. Because Carissa and Jenna came after we joined that church. But they had this thing called large family night, and there was only one other family that once in a while showed up, and then the Balloons had 7, I think. But like large family night was for people with more than 2 kids. It's like we had us and the Balloons we had 12 between the 2 families. And I was like,
the Ward family was intense though, because they had one daughter. She was the oldest. She was moved out at this point. Okay. And then they had 9 boys.
Oh, fuck.
No, they had 8 boys because they had 9 kids at the time. And then just as they were moving, we learned that she was pregnant with a baby girl. So they had 2 girls and in between 9 boys.
Oh, fuck.
I feel so bad for that tiny human.
Fuck.
I do, because she's never gonna get a date. It's not gonna happen. She has 8 older brothers.
Yeah. That was the Quattros. They had all boys all the time. They didn't have girls, so their one kid had a girl. But no, in the group I grew up in, it was even like later on when my parents weren't doing the church thing and I was more with Jenna. Like the boys were so protective of, especially the girls that had no brothers.
Oh yeah,
so protective. Like when my ex broke up with me, the pastor's son, who was the same age as my youngest sister, like he legit wanted to go fight the dude because he hurt me. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I need to go sit down and find probably some food of some sort, even though I really don't want to eat. But
you should probably be a good thing.
But Andrew's gonna be home before too long, and he's probably gonna cook. I don't know. He's messing me up because if he cooks early, then I eat, then I'm not hungry. But if he cooks when he normally cooks, then I'm okay. So depends on how hot it is out there. But anyway, I'm probably gonna go ahead and close it up. I gotta go get a heating pad on me because owie, very owie. So, and I'm just sitting here shooting the breeze at the moment. So I have no work to do for the next few days. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later. Yuki, I'm sure I'll see you over on Discord. So have an awesome day, guys. Got kicked out of sex ed. Only you, Yuki. But I will see you all later. Those of you on Discord, I will see you over there. Bye, guys.